Hey guys, so I'm back with another video today. Sorry it's been a while. I recorded a homecoming video and I didn't like how it turned out and I didn't end up getting it edited and uploaded before homecoming. So I kind of just like deleted all of that footage and I started over. So this is the first video I have with my new hair, except for now it's very faded. You would have seen it when it was nice and blue, but now it's very faded, but it is still really cool. You'll see it like more freshly done probably in my next video. But anyway, enough rambling. Today is a fun sort of like galaxy holographic, very dramatic, intense smoky eye sort of look. There's like black all over the lid and then there's glitter and colorful eyeliners. It is just the eyes that I do in the video today. But yeah, it's a really cool video and I'm really excited about this one. This is one of my favorite ones that I've done. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I think that's all I really have to say. Enjoy the video. See you guys. Alright, so to start the look out, I'm going to prime my eyelids. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Eye Lock or Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer is what it's called. It's $1 and it works pretty good. So I'm just gonna prime and prep my eyelids for eyeshadow. To buff that out on the lids, I'm going to be using the Morphe M334. I'm quickly going to set that with the NYX HD Banana Powder just to get the tackiness off of the primer so eyeshadows can blend seamlessly on top of it. For the crease shades, I'm going to be using just contour colors, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia Contour Kit because I feel like a lot of people might have this. I'm just going to be using medium and kind of warm toned browns all into my crease just to sort of build that up. So you can use any browns that you like, but that's just what I'm going to use. So I'm going to start with the center shade. This is the color Fawn on a Morphe R37. This is from the Rose Metal collection. It's just a fluffy natural haired blending brush, and this is just going to go back and forth into my crease all the way into the inner corner and blowing it out. I'm going to be cleaning up this line and making it really sharp later on, so all of the eyeshadow is going to come pretty far out here, so just ignore that until I clean it up. Next, I'm going to be taking the color all the way to the left on the bottom on the same brush, and I'm going to be doing basically the same thing with it. Now on the Morphe M433 brush, it's just a little bit more of a denser blending brush, but it's still a blending brush. I'm going to be taking the other color that we didn't use, the one all the way to the right. This is the darkest, most warm color. I'm going to be taking this and focusing it a little bit more onto the crease this time. Now with a clean blending brush, this is another one from the Rose Morphe collection, I'm just going to blend all of this out so there's no harsh lines. Not that there was any, but just to make sure it's all the way blended out. Now I'll be taking the highlight shade, it's like the shimmery one, I think it's in the color Sand, on this little Morphe M508 sort of detailing brush, and I'm just going to highlight the brow bone with this. Now on a Sigma E56, it's just like a flat brush, I'm going to be taking NYX Black Bean Jumbo Eye Pencil, and I'm going to use this, I'm just going to like brush it right on. I'm not going to put it directly on the eyelid. I'm going to be using this as a black base and then putting black eyeshadow on top of it. So I'm just really coating the brush in this first, and then I'll take it and start it as close to the lash line as I can get it, and then eventually have it all over the lid. Then I'll just take my pinky and sort of rub it over the edges to sort of disperse that out a little. So once you have two black eyes, I'm going to take just a little pencil brush, any brush that you have, and try to like buff out the edges, just so there's not too many harsh lines. Using the same little pencil brush, I'm going to take just this little NYX palette and I'm going to take the black in there just because I feel like it's a little blacker than the individual NYX shadow that's black, or else I would be using that. Any black shadow though, I'm just going to take that on the same pencil brush and pack that all over the lid. On the same denser crease brush that we used earlier, the Morphe M433, I'm going to take I'm going to mix actually all of these crease colors that we used earlier, and I'm going to mix the black and the browns together. Once that's all seamlessly blended out, I'm just going to touch up some of the black, and then I'm going to clean this up. Alright, now that I have the edges cleaned up and everything is perfectly blended, we can start with the excitement that's going to go on the eyeballs. So to start off, I'm going to be using the Unfathomable eyeshadow by L'Oreal in Endless Sea, and it's like this turquoisey, exciting color. I'm just going to take that on my finger, and I'm just going to kind of like put that in the center of the lid. So it'll look like that, and then I'm going to be mixing two glitters. This one is in the color Ice, and it looks like white, but it's like holographic, like it reflects like every color of the rainbow basically. And then this one is in the color Red, I'm pretty sure, but it's basically a magenta. So I'm going to be mixing a little bit of the two of them, probably more of this. I just want a little bit of like the magenta-y in there. The glitter primer is going to be the NYX glitter primer. I'm just going to take a tiny bit on my ring finger, and I'm just going to focus it on this center, just like with the eyeshadow, and then kind of bring it around all over the lid, but mostly on the center. And then I'm going to take some of on my brush and kind of focus it there, and then tap a lot of it off, and then kind of start blending it around. And it should end up looking something like that. Alright, so I've got my eyelashes on and the rest of my face is done completely. Now we can finish up the eyes. I'm going to be taking just a black eyeliner. I'm going to line my upper lash line. And for the waterline, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lasting Drama eyeliner in Lustrous Sapphire, and it's this like really electric blue, and this is gonna go in the waterline. And then right beneath that, I'm going to take this Avon eyeliner in Emerald is the color, and this is just gonna go like under the lash line. For the inner corner, I'm going to take this little NYX Pearl pigment. It's just like a white one, and that's just going to go right into my inner corner. Alright, so I went ahead and applied some mascara, set my face, finished the rest of my makeup, and this is the finished look. I hope you learned something cool and enjoyed it. Hopefully you try it out. Make sure to subscribe on your way out and give it a thumbs up, and I will be back with a new video very shortly. Bye guys.